Let me ask you a question most men think about but rarely say out loud. What actually happens if you ejaculate every single day? Is it healthy? Harmful? Will it boost your performance or secretly drain your energy over time? If you've wondered about this, you're not alone. I hear it constantly from my clients here in the United States. Men of all ages who've been living with half-truths, whispers, myths, and sometimes even guilt around this topic. Today, we're breaking that silence. I'm Julia Rhodes, a sexual health specialist with over a decade of clinical experience helping men take charge of their sexual health and confidence. And in this video, I'm going to give you the full picture. 5 surprising benefits of daily ejaculation. 5 potential drawbacks you need to watch for, and most importantly, how to figure out what's right for your body and your goals. By the end, you'll have clarity. No shame, no guesswork. First, let's clear up the biggest misconception right now. There is no universal answer. Daily ejaculation isn't automatically good, and it isn't automatically bad. It depends on why you're doing it, how you're doing it, and what impact it's having on your body and mind. Some men thrive on daily release, better sleep, less stress, more confidence. Others find it dulls their desire, drains their energy, or even creates performance issues over time. So the truth isn't black and white, it's about context, your biology, your habits, and your life stage. Now, let's dive into the 5 surprising benefits of ejaculating every day. And trust me, some of these will catch you off guard. First up, it resets your mood with a natural chemical cocktail. Ever notice how relaxed you feel afterward? That's not your imagination. When you ejaculate, your brain releases endorphins, dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin, a powerful mix that calms anxiety, lifts your mood, and helps you feel more grounded. It's like hitting a natural reset button. Not a cure-all, but a gentle, consistent support for mental health. Less tension, less snapping at loved ones, more day-to-day resilience. But mood regulation is just the beginning, because what happens next affects something even more fundamental. Benefit number 2, it helps you sleep like a rock. Ever feel heavy-eyed after sex or masturbation? That's prolactin kicking in, a hormone that promotes deep relaxation and sleep. For men struggling with racing thoughts or mild insomnia, this can mean falling asleep faster and staying asleep longer. Better recovery, sharper focus, more energy the next day. And when you're sleeping better, guess what else improves? Benefit number 3, your cardiovascular system gets a workout. Orgasm isn't just a brain event, it's full body exercise. During arousal, your blood vessels dilate, your heart rate spikes, and circulation ramps up. This helps deliver oxygen and nutrients to your muscles, brain, and skin. It's like a mini cardio session for your vascular system. And better circulation means stronger erections, which means more confidence walking into intimate moments. Now, that cardiovascular boost is great, but here's where things get really interesting from a health standpoint. Benefit number 4, it may actually lower your prostate cancer risk. This is one of the most compelling findings in men's sexual health research. A major Harvard study following over 30,000 men found that those who ejaculated 21 times or more per month had a significantly lower risk of prostate cancer. The theory? Ejaculation helps flush out the prostate, removing old cells and inflammatory agents that could increase cancer risk over time. It's not a substitute for regular checkups, but it's powerful to know that sexual activity may play a protective role in one of men's biggest health fears. And if protecting your prostate wasn't enough, Here's the final benefit that ties it all together. Benefit number 5. It boosts your immune system. Studies show that sexual arousal and orgasm can increase levels of immunoglobulin A, one of your body's first-line defenses against viruses and bacteria. Combine that with lower stress levels, which also strengthen immunity, and you've got subtle but real immune support happening every time you release. So those are the 5 benefits: mood regulation, better sleep, cardiovascular health, prostate protection, immune support. Sounds pretty good, right? Now, if you're finding value in this breakdown, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future videos where I give you the unfiltered truth about men's sexual health. Not the myths, not the fear, just what actually works. Okay, here's where we need to pump the brakes. Because daily ejaculation isn't all upside. For some men, it backfires in ways they don't see coming. Let me show you the 5 biggest drawbacks you need to watch for. First drawback, it can become compulsive. You see, there's a massive difference between a healthy habit and an unhealthy compulsion. If you're choosing daily ejaculation consciously for pleasure, stress relief, or intimacy, that's fine. But if you feel controlled by the urge, if it's interfering with work, relationships, or focus, then you've crossed into dangerous territory. Ask yourself honestly, am I choosing this, or is it choosing me? To the second drawback, it becomes an emotional crutch instead of a coping strategy. Yes, we all face stress, boredom, loneliness, sadness, but if ejaculation becomes your only way to deal with those feelings, you're masking deeper emotional needs. It keeps you from building healthier outlets, exercise, journaling, real human connection, therapy. You see, ejaculation should be one tool in your wellness toolkit, not the only one you reach for. And if you're trying to start a family, here's something critical you need to know, and that's the third drawback. It lowers sperm count when you're trying to conceive. If kids aren't in your plans, skip this. But if you are trying to conceive, daily ejaculation can drop your sperm concentration significantly. Sperm need 48 to 72 hours to fully replenish. So spacing out ejaculations every 2 to 3 days during conception efforts can dramatically improve your chances. But even if conception isn't on the table, there's another issue that sneaks up on men who go daily. That's drawback number 4. It can dull your sensitivity and kill your desire. Paradoxically, too much of a good thing blunts your reward system. Daily ejaculation, especially when it's rushed or repetitive, lowers sensitivity and reduces spontaneous desire. Your brain adapts. Dopamine loses its punch, and you may notice less arousal with your partner. Short breaks, even just a few days, can reset sensitivity and bring back that spark you thought was fading. And here's the final drawback that directly impacts your performance in bed. Drawback number 5. It trains your body for speed instead of stamina. If daily ejaculation happens through quick or hurried stimulation, your body learns to sprint to the finish line. Over time, this can condition premature ejaculation or trigger performance anxiety with a partner. Your nervous system adapts to rush mode, and it sabotages your confidence when it matters most. The fix? Slow down. Practice edging. Train your body for rhythm and control, not just release. Now, here's where I'd love to dig much deeper into this, raw and unfiltered the way it should be discussed. But platform restrictions won't let me go as far as I'd like here. However, subscribers to my newsletter get the uncensored version every week. Real talk on sexual health, performance strategies, and insights that don't get watered down for algorithms. It's free, and the link is pinned in the description and the first comment. So what's the bottom line? Daily ejaculation isn't inherently good or bad. What matters is asking yourself 3 key questions. Why am I doing this? Is it stress relief, pleasure, intimacy, or compulsion? How is it affecting me? Am I sleeping better and feeling energized, or noticing fatigue, flatness, guilt? Does it align with my goals? If I'm trying to conceive, should I adjust my frequency? Well, here's my recommendation. Pay attention to what your body is telling you. Track your energy, your mood, your libido. You should experiment with frequency. Try daily, then try spacing it out and see what feels best. And make sure to balance sexual release with other wellness practices. And if you have a partner, communicate openly about what's working. Never ignore changes in erection quality, pain, or prostate health. Those need medical evaluation, not guesswork. The most empowering truth here is this: you have complete control here. Small adjustments, adding a break, slowing down your approach, using intimacy as a connection instead of escape, can boost your energy, sharpen your confidence, and improve your performance. Whether you're 30, 50, or 70, your body adapts. Your health improves. Your confidence grows when you give it what it actually needs. So here's what I want to know. How often do you think is optimal for you? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one, and your input shapes the content I create. And if you want weekly strategies like this, real, science-backed insights on sexual health, stamina, and long-term vitality, join my newsletter. Links pinned in the description and the first comment. And here's my final word for you. Your body deserves to be understood. Your health deserves protection, and your vitality deserves to be prioritized. I'm Julia Rhodes, and I'll see you in the next one.